If you use the wisdom of God negatively, you become a devil. If you use it in harmony with the will of God, you become a reflection of the God whom you serve. Bear with me. My subject today is taken from the Holy Quran. Whosoever submits himself or herself entirely to do the will of Allah, there is no fear for them, nor shall they grieve. Whosoever submits himself or herself partly, no. 3/4 of the way, no. Entirely to the will of God, that same person has the fruit, the blessing of peace and contentment of mind without fear. But how long does it take for us to grow up to recognize that God and God alone is He to whom we should submit and seek refuge? You got to live a while to come to that conclusion. Children obey out of fear, but their minds are contrary. Talk with me. How many children have we seen obey us, but in their own heart and mind they want to do something different, but you make them afraid of consequences, so they obey. You think you got an obedient child. No, you got a rebel who's afraid to rebel. But get out of the way just a few days and you'll see a rebel come to the surface. Is that right? So little obedient children with contrary minds is not what God wants. The Holy Quran says, say, you submit, but faith has not yet entered into the heart. Why do you submit? Some people submit because they just can't do no better. When you get a man in a certain hold and he's wrestling with you and you're wrestling with him and you overpower him, he can't help himself. He just submits. But in his mind, he wish he could find another hold to get out of your hold. That's the kind of human being all of us are. White and black and red and brown and yellow. We come into the world with the capacity to obey and the capacity to rebel. And rebelling comes quicker than obedience. Nobody in this room is wise. What did you say? Let me say it again. Nobody in this room is wise. So then who in this room should we follow? One fool to another? Oh, there's a lot of people who claim to be wise. Watch them long enough and you'll find another fool. Wait now, wait. Sorry about that, Professor. It's going to get better. Just stay in there with me. I'm making a point. You may be wise, and the Bible teaches you the fool is wise in his own eyes. And that's what makes the fool a fool. He can't see straight. Wait now. Look at how long you've been living. No, pardon me. Look how long you've been dead attempting to learn how to live. Wait a minute. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. I lead myself.
I ain't following nobody.
Fine. Look at you. That's the answer. You wouldn't follow God. Now look at you.